Hello students, this is Ruchi Jain from Shivaji Rao Kadam Institute of Technology and Management. In the series of video lectures, this is our today's last lecture in the topic Indian Contract Act 1872. The last topic is about agency contract. This is a special kind of contract and according to situation when arises, then these contracts are prepared. Now, when we're talking about agents, then in section 182 defines an agent as a person employed to do any act for another or to represent another in dealing with third person. The person for whom such act is done is called the principal. Agent are the third parties which are appointed for the purpose of performing any kind of task or dealing on behalf of the person, that person in which behalf the person is performing is called principal. Now, general rules regarding the agency contracts are: whatever a person can do himself, he can also do through an agent. Whatever the person do, he may do by the agent if it comes under the agency contract. Then the act of the agent are the act of the principal. As principal and agent, two persons are working in the agency contract. The principal is the person for whom agency contract are making, and the agent who performs the duties. So there is no difference between the agent and principal while communicating with the parties, as it is act of the principal as it is act of the agent. Now, who may be appointed as an agent? A person who is of sound mind. There should be mentally of sound mind person be appointed as an agent. At the age of majority, agent's age should be more than 21 years, or maybe in some cases 18 years. Then that person will be appointed as an agent, and therefore a person who is capable to enter into a contract. This is the capacity, contractual capacity for the agency contract, that it should be of majority and should be of capable of contracting and of sound mind. Now the next is whether consideration is necessary to appoint as an agent. So no, consideration is not necessary to create an agency contract. Only consideration is not necessarily for making of the agency contract. If a person has agreed to bound by the fact of the other, it is sufficient consideration to support a transaction of agency. If a person is say yes for making of the agency contract, it is sufficient for the contract, and if consideration is not mentioned in the contract, then it is not important for the agency contract. Now the next is rights of principal who appoints agent. So first one is enforced to do the desired work. He may enforce agent to do the desired work for that person. For that purpose, contracts are prepared. To recover damages, if some damages he may suffer from the agency contract or by the agents act, then he may recover from the agent. To obtain on account of secret profit and recover them, he may obtain the account of secret profit and he may recover that secret profit from the agency contract or by the agent. To resist against claims for indemnity against a liability incurred, he may resist from the claims if anything goes wrong. Right to take proper accounts, he may have right, or the principal have the right, he may take proper accounts from the agent, or he can say for the records to show to him by the agent. Now the next is duties of the principal: to indemnify the agent against the consequences of all lawful acts. He may it is the duty of the principal that he may if any kind of unlawful acts happen by the agent, then he may ask the agent for that. Then to indemnify the agent against the consequences of act done in good faith. If agent is doing something in good faith or something in relation, then principal may ask for that. To indemnify agent for injury caused by principal's neglect. If something is caused for the principal's neglect, then he may ask for that. These all are the duties of the principal. Now the next, when we talking about rights of the agent, the person for whom contracts are prepared. So agent, first right of agent is right to receive remuneration. He may have right to receive remuneration. If in contract it is mentioned, then it is its right, it is his right, or if in contract is not mentioned, then it is not his right. So according to contract, if remuneration is mentioned, then he may have right to ask for the remuneration. Right to line, right for indemnity, he may have right for indemnity. Right to compensation for injury caused due to negligence of principal, as it is vice versa. If a principal have the right for the injury, then for compensation for the injury, then as agent has also right if something happen with him for the compensation. Right to appoint sub agent, agent may have right if the workload is more and he may not do properly, then he may appoint some sub agents according to his convenience. These all are the rights of the agent. Now there must be some duties of the agent. First duty is to conduct the principal's business according to his direction. The best duty of the agent, he may work according to his convenience. Principal don't have any right for the interrupting him for the performing of the task. To conduct a business with reasonable skill and diligence, to communicate and obtain instruction in case of difficulty, he may obtain instruction in case of difficulty. Not to deal on his own account, it is his duty that he may not deal with his own account. Not to make any secret profits, this is the foremost important duty of the agent, that he is not working for his own profits, he is working as an agent. It's his duty that he should work for the organization, not for his own profit. These all are the duties of the agent. Now we are talking about till now we are talking about the making of the agency contract. Now we are talking about the termination of agency contract. Termination of agency contract are mentioned in section 201 to 210. There are two ways of terminating of the agency contract. First one is by the act of the party, and second one is by the operation of the laws. Now by the act of the parties, if in agreement it is mentioned that for a particular time period agency contract is prepared, then by the agreement agency contracts are terminated. Revocation by the principal, if principal says I don't want to continue, or he may revoke for the making of the contract, then that contract is terminated. And by the revocation of the agent, if agent says I don't want to continue with the agency contract, then he may revoke and agency contracts are terminated. Now the next is by the operation of law. In that case, there are some conditions in which agency contracts are terminated. First one is by the performance or completion of the act of the agency. If the purpose of the or the performance of the task is completed, then the agency contract is terminated. By the expiry or efflux of time, if for a particular time period 1 year, 2 year, 12 months, 11 months contract are prepared, then if time period is completed, then by the operation of law contracts are terminated. By death or insanity of either principal or agent, if in both the parties, if one party is death or insanity, then in that case contract is terminated. By insolvency of the principal, if principal is declared insolvent, then what agent do? Then in that case contract operation by the operation of law is terminated. By dissolution of company, if company is dissolved, then in that case contract is terminated. By the principal or agent becoming allied enemy, in that case if both of the parties, if any one of the party declared as an enemy, then in that case the contract is terminated. So friends, these all are about the Indian Contract Act, and in the series of the video lectures we have discussed many more topics about the Indian Contract Act. So this was our last topic. agency contracts. That's all about for the Unit 1 Indian Contract Act. Thank you very much.